I know that everybody's like, if ICE comes to Philly, they need to F around and find out. I actually would urge us to be mindful of the unintended consequences of that. There are rumblings that ICE is apparently going to be increasing their presence here in Philly. And when we think around this from an optics lens and media lens, it would be used as a tool, one, to incite even more violence, because they clearly were not successful in Los Angeles. They clearly are not being successful in Minneapolis either. But also, something to note is that a large amount of the public resistance is coming from non-Black people, which I think is very important to note, because going to a city like Philly means you're going to a majority Black and brown city, which means the face of the narrative begins to shift. Now, is it true that Philly ain't gonna play around? Absolutely, y'all see the Eagles games. However, there also comes with a space of political motivation, and also how this can double down on Philly potentially becoming a war zone. We actually still have to take it back to the fact that there is a large amount of anti-Black sentiments and stereotypes that still persist through how people interact with Blackness overall. And so if you're already coming into a city where you're just like, oh, it's urban, it's ghetto, it's dangerous, it's the hood, your anxieties are going to be even further up, which means we are going to see even higher rates of violence and deadly violence that is going to come to our city. And that's going to destabilize many families as well, especially when it is state-sanctioned violence. There's one thing around an optics of, I did not feel safe around this white woman. There's another optic around, I don't feel safe around these Black people, which then lends itself to the media being able to desensitize and also paint the perfect narrative that ICE is justified in their operations, because largely a lot of America does not bang with Black people. And so they will rationalize, oh, well, Black people were being too violent. They're destroying their own neighborhoods. They should just let the government do what they need to do. Why didn't they comply? We're going to see the same narrative be spun. We already saw what happened when it came to a white woman. I think it's even more important that we see what's happening when Black people become the victims as well, because they will never see us as perfect victims.